For the past 5 years, I've been operating at a level that I never thought was possible. I went from spending 12 hours a day gaming to graduating at the top of my class, to getting into medical school, to getting in shape, to developing the ability to focus for 8 hours straight. And now I'm on a mission to share complex scientific topics in a way that we can use in our daily life. So I'm gonna share exactly what works for me so you can transform your life. So why should you listen to me? Well, honestly, you don't have to listen to me, but I know exactly what it looks like on both sides. You know, I was the guy who would pull in all-nighters, not studying, but gaming and playing Fortnite with the boys. I know what dopamine addiction feels like, and that is exactly why I know what it takes to rewire your brain completely. So here is the truth that nobody is willing to admit for some reason. There are no shortcuts. The work has to be done. Medical school can be brutal. Working out is not that fun. But I promise you, you can make it so much easier for yourself if you build a system. So that is what I want to talk to you about. Because if you build a system that you follow every day, no matter what goal you have, it's going to be easier to achieve that. So what is a system? A system is a structured practice that moves you towards your goal, regardless of motivation. When I wanted to break my gaming addiction, my system was that I needed to study 2 hours every single day. When I wanted to get in shape, my system was to get into the gym 4 days a week, every single morning. So a system doesn't have to be hardcore. It has to be something that makes you get up and do the things that are gonna get you closer to your goal, despite the fact that you're not motivated. Your system could be to study 2 hours a day. Your system could be to go for a walk before breakfast. Making a system is not hard. You can make it very, very simple, but it can truly be life-changing. This is the only way to make consistent progress over months and years, because motivation is something that comes and goes, but systems can stay forever unless you change them. So the second thing I wanna help you change that helped me is that to start your day immediately after waking up. So brush your teeth, grab your coffee, and go straight to your desk. Your willpower and motivation is strongest in the morning. That is exactly when your brain is fresh. If you wait until afternoon, after scrolling, after watching Netflix, you have already managed to actually mess with your dopamine system. So the best advice I can give you is to start your day right away. Go straight to work. Number 3, plan tomorrow the night before. Write down exactly what you need to accomplish. That way, when you wake up, you're not wasting precious willpower on deciding what to study or what to do. For example, right now, it's evening. So right after I'm gonna record this video, I'm gonna take my notebook and write everything that I need to do tomorrow. I need to study for at least 4 hours. I know exactly what subject that I want to study. And after that, I need to film a video, I need to edit this video. So already now, I know what I need to do tomorrow. That way, when I wake up energized and caffeinated, I don't have to use my brain power thinking what I need to do, because I already did that thinking the day before. It's very simple, but it's gonna be a complete game changer if you truly want to focus for an enormous amount of time. Number 4 thing you can do to change your life and focus more is identifying the enemy, the thing that is holding you back. If you're serious about your focus, you cannot have your phone next to you. You cannot have your phone sitting there on the table and getting notifications from Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, or any other app. And if you've got a smartwatch, put it on Do Not Disturb or take it off. My advice to put your phone in another room entirely. I used to be one of those people that said, you know what, I will just put my phone in front of me and I will not touch it. I promise you, this is the plan for disaster. Because despite what you tell yourself, when you get that message and you think it's your crush finally texting you, you will grab your phone and check it. So the best way to avoid that is just to put your phone in another room and start a timer and work. Forget about that phone. And this brings me to the next step, which is having a dedicated workspace. Get an area where you do nothing else but work. For me, it's my desk. I don't eat on my desk. I don't read on my desk. I don't talk to people on my desk. I only work. For you, it can be something else. It can be going to the library. I go to the library sometimes and I tell myself, you know what? This area right here is meant for me to work. Nothing else is supposed to happen here. And it just helps me enter a flow state way quicker, because my mind already associates this area with work, with focus, and with actually getting things done. So get yourself a dedicated workspace. I'm not talking about getting an entire office. It could be a desk, it could be some area where you only study or do deep work. Now, let's talk about something that not a lot of people talk about, but it's something that have helped me enormously: taking a power nap. So here's what I do, right? If I'm tired, if I cannot focus anymore, it doesn't make any sense for me to keep trying to do something because I know my limits. I know when I'm feeling tired and when my brain is not processing the information anymore. So what I do is that I set a timer for 20 minutes, lay down and close my eyes and just rest. Sometimes, actually most times, I fall asleep. Sometimes I don't. It doesn't matter. During these short rest periods, your brain consolidates information that you just learned. Your hippocampus transfers short-term memory into long-term storage, and your system clears out metabolic waste that builds up during intense focus. And during that small nap, something else also happens. Your prefrontal cortex, which is the part responsible for your willpower, gets a chance to actually reset. And studies show that even a 10 to 20 minutes nap can improve cognitive performance. It can enhance your memory, but the key is that it has to be short. It has to be under 30 minutes so you do not enter deep sleep. And I used to be skeptical at first because I would always fall asleep and have a very hard time waking up again. When I started doing this in my exam period, I was way more efficient. I mean, I went from a state where I couldn't concentrate anymore, I couldn't focus and get the information in. So after the nap, reading something once and actually understanding it. And finally, before I end this video, we need to talk about the most underrated productivity hack of all time, which is good sleep. I mean, I cannot talk about this enough. When you are sleeping good, focus becomes easier, discipline becomes easier, and your life becomes so much better. I used to believe that working hard means getting less sleep. If I wanted to work hard, I need to study more. It means getting 5 hours sleep. I need to grind. That means getting 6 hours sleep. But no, sleep is where memory consolidation happens. So if you're not sleeping, you're making things harder for yourself. And if you are having trouble sleeping, you can watch a video that I've made on how to actually get better sleep and sleep faster, because I used to have that problem as well. That was everything that I had for today's video. If you implement at least one of those things presented in the video, you will notice a big difference in the way that you focus and in the way that you work. If you implement all of the things in the videos, I promise you, you're gonna notice a huge difference. Subscribe.